Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is video number 4, and in it we will see another example of the qira'at difference, which gives two different meanings, but of course not contradicting with each other, and both together compose the whole meaning of the ayah. As I said before, it is all about your approach. If you approach the Quran seeking wisdom, you will find in it all the wisdom that you want, and you will see its beauty. But if a hater approaches the Quran arrogantly, seeking to find ways from which he can attack it, then he will never see its beauty because he doesn't deserve the guidance. Let's now move and go to see this amazing example, then come back.
Let's go to the beginning of Surah Al-Shu'ara, ayah 12 and ayah 13. When Allah ordered Prophet Musa to go to Pharaoh and to warn him. قال رب إني أخاف أن يكذبون ويضيق صدري ولا ينطلق لساني فأرسل إلى هارون. It means, and recall when your Lord called to Moses, go to the unjust people, the people of Pharaoh. Will they never be mindful? He said, my Lord, I fear that they will disbelieve me, and my chest tightens and my tongue is not fluent. So send for Aaron too. There is a different qira'ah in this ayah. It is called Qira'at Ya'qub. Imam Ya'qub al-Hadrami. Ya'qub read it as وَيَضِيقَ صَدْرِي instead of وَيَضِيقُ صَدْرِي. وَلَا يَنْطَلِقَ لِسَانِي instead of وَلَا يَنْطَلِقُ لِسَانِي. فَأَرْسِلْ إِلَى هَارُونَ. It means, I fear that they will disbelieve me and that my chest will tighten and my tongue will not be fluent. Let me share screen and show people the difference, inshallah, in the diacritical marks. Now I learned how to share screen. I will share it easily, inshallah. Here, you can see it?
Yeah.
Okay, guys. You see here, the qira'ah of Hafs that we read, it says وَيَضِيقُ. This is called the dhamma, which makes the sound u. وَيَضِيقُ صَدْرِي. Here, وَلَا يَنْطَلِقُ لِسَانِي. But qira'at Ya'qub, instead of the dhamma, there is fatha. So it gives the sound a. وَيَضِيقَ صَدْرِي. وَلَا يَنْطَلِقَ لِسَانِي. What does this mean? Let me show you. The first mode of recitation, brothers and sisters, denotes that Moses is telling Allah that his chest tightens frequently, which means that he gets easily nervous, and that his tongue is not fluent because he spent 10 years in a foreign country speaking a foreign language. But in Qira'at Ya'qub, when the letter Qaf had a fatha, it became Yadiqa, Yantaliqa. It gives a different meaning. It means that Moses told Allah that he is afraid that his chest will tighten and that his tongue will not be fluent. There's a big difference between my chest tightens frequently and my tongue is not fluent, and between I am afraid that my chest may tighten and I'm afraid that my tongue may not be fluent. So what is, of course, they are very, very close to each other, but they are different meanings. Let's see now the holistic meaning. The holistic meaning is a combination of the two layers. After combining both qira'at, it is that Moses told God, I am afraid that my chest will tighten because it already does. And my tongue will not be fluent because it is already like that. So this means that Moses knows his weaknesses and he is not trying to avoid the responsibility, but he just cares a lot about the quality of the Islamic rhetoric. And if you read and you study the chapter or the surah called the poets, ash-shu'ara, it focuses about the media. The poets were the journalists of the time of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And Pharaoh used al-hashirin. Al-hashirin means the summoners, who are actually the media personnel of Pharaoh, whom he used to influence the public. And here we see Prophet Moses also worried about the strength of the rhetoric, because he wants the message to get through to all people in the best of manners. So now we saw that with a little diacritical mark difference, two different meanings, they are not contradicting, and they are like layers of meanings that give the holistic meaning, that make the ayah more clear, that make the ayah high definition, as I said.
Subhanallah, have you seen? So for me, this is fascinating. Those who claim that these variations are unintentional mistakes or grammatical mistakes should tell us why they cannot find contradicting meanings in them. If they just happen haphazardly, then some of them may contradict the others. And subhanAllah, God said in Surah An-Nisa, Surah number 4, ayah number 82, أَفَلَا يَتَدَبَّرُونَ الْقُرْآنَ وَلَوْ كَانَ مِنْ عِنْدِ غَيْرِ اللَّهِ لَوَجَدُوا فِيهِ اخْتِلَافًا كَثِيرًا. Do they not ponder the recital, the Qur'an? For had it been from any other than Allah, they would have found in it much discrepancy. We have one more example in one more video. Then I will start in the next videos answering the questions raised about the different reciters and narrators of the qira'at. But it is very important that you guys watch these examples first in order to have a sense of the miraculous dimension of the modes of recitation or the qira'at. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.